Maybe one person goes that day, sees a flipping lion, and the lion's just eaten, so it wasn't hungry and it didn't eat you. But the rule,
I can't follow this metaphor.
But the rule is don't go and hang around with lions.
Yeah, because it may attack you, and I don't want to take that risk. I don't want to become a hoe, so I'm not chill with
We use
hoes.
the war metaphor because that lion was just gone over my head.
If you go and chill in a lion's den, it will kill you. Them lions will kill you. Unless there may be a day, maybe an exception in 100 years.
My lion as well.
No, you're huge. In 100 years, all them, it may be a day, one day of all the 100 years that these lions have eaten, and they're not hungry that day, so they may not eat that day. But the rest of their life, they're going to eat.
And the rule is don't go into the lion's den.
Friendship group, so you think they're all the same?
I just think that's a given. I feel like that's a very fundamentally sound phrase to say. If you're with,
I think that's the case with men. With women, I think it's different.
I feel like women are more. I feel like women are more easily influenced than men.
No, men are because they're in competition with each other.
No, listen, because
men are in competition.
Women are more easily.
Yeah, but it's a healthy competition. It's not like.
Not always.
What you on about?
That's because you guys are brothers. That's because I think if 5 men in a friendship group and 5 girls in a friendship group, then men are way more in competition than 5 girls.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah,
I feel
so
like women are more easily manipulated. I can manipulate a girl easily. Men are harder to scare.
Yeah, any woman that is the head of her household, the whole family's vaccinated, 100%. Any man, it's harder to scare a man.
The government will be like, oh, everyone needs to be vaccinated.
That's facts. Wait, any household that the woman is the leader of the household, the whole family's vaccinated.
If the woman's the leader of the household, it's fucked anyway.
But do you understand what I'm saying? Because it's easy to scare a woman. I can scare you into doing something.
The government will be like, COVID-19 is a thing, everyone needs to be vaccinated. Everyone will be vaccinated because that scares a woman. Everyone's like, oh, I can't travel. But a man will be like, everyone sit the fuck down, everyone calm down.
We're going to think of the best scenario and outcome.
Old people are dying, okay, old people die, they're 90 years old. Yeah. That's normal. But a woman will be like, oh, grandma died, she's 101 and she died of COVID. We all need to get vaccinated because of grandma.
I know what you're saying, I just think in men, it's definitely the case where they'll all be more like each other. But in women, I think women are really good at bringing their own to the table. So if I was in a friendship, say I'm in a friendship group with 5 girls, and then 4 girls were like, we've all slept with over 60 guys, you're not then going to go sleep with 60 guys.
You'd stop hanging around with them.
Yeah, I would. You just hit another, I would. So that's why I'm saying I don't think it's a case that
or you continue and then you go sleep with 60 guys. That's the 2 options that
I think I would leave.
Yeah, we're on about you, we're not on about you though, we're on about in general.
A lot of people are like me. No, because I know more girls than you guys know girls, and I know on a level that you guys wouldn't, except for Jassy, but I know a lot of girls.
I'm hot. Are you man hot?
I think hot.
There is no ring is cooking.
That's what he was saying.
What did you say? I don't know. All I know is,
if we're talking about brokey men, then they're in competition with each other in terms of, oh, there's a girl I like, oh, I want her. No, I want her, and then they're fighting over a girl. That is competition.
There is 0% chance of someone in my friendship group that would have sex with my girl.
So that goes.
There's 0%, less than 0% chance, that a guy in my friendship group would have sex with my girl. Do you remember when we went out? We was in the club, and we was in a bar, and that guy came over to us. And he was like, I was like, have you got a girlfriend?
Yeah.
So obviously, he's basically obviously broke and he's not happy with his life and blah 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 blah. And he's come over and he's seen us and and we're having a good time. And he comes over and he's just like trying to be in with whatever.
That makes me sad.
So we're good individuals. So we let him come over. He comes over, boom boom boom.
Take a seat.
He's chatting and I'm chatting away to him like, oh, how old are you? What do you do? He's like, oh yeah, this is my cousin. So he goes to his cousin, brings his cousin, blah blah blah. Then he's like, oh. I was like, do you have a girlfriend? He's like, nah, I've been like single 6 months. He's like, oh yeah, like my best friend slept with my girl, and now they're together. I'm looking at him. I'm like, you're an idiot.
Why? That's not his fault.
That's absolutely his fault because you're the sum of the 5 people you spend the most time with. There is less than 0% chance.
Do you think he sat there and thought that would ever happen to him?
No.
No, so why is that his fault?
It's his fault because
you can't anticipate something you have no idea will happen.
Well,
how can I know that there's less than 0% chance that one of my friends would go and sleep with my girl? There's less than 0% chance.
But he probably thought that too. He didn't sit there thinking, I think my man's going to sleep with my girl.
It's his own fault because he shouldn't be friends with people like that. And also,
What if he didn't know?
I feel like yeah.
There would be characteristics what you would see.
No, 'cause some
Even
men are-
even if he didn't know, it's still his fault. Oh shit. Do you know what I mean?
So if your girl cheats on you, it's your fault.
Yes. I should have been a better man. If I wasn't the man, if I was Chris
So if you
Brown,
were
she would have cheated on me.
perfect, say you were actually perfect, and you treated this
What's
girl
perfect,
like
though?
you would treat this girl like a queen. You led, you was everything on paper a man should be, and she fucks another person. That's your fault.
It is
But
because
how would you have stopped that if you were
Because there was a
everything?
characteristic in the other man that she found.
You don't
that
know the
didn't
man.
have.
No,
It was
there's,
just
a
a one
character,
night stand. She was just drunk.
yeah, there's a
there's
character.
no such thing as that as a woman. You don't what? So you just because a woman was
She was
drunk,
just
she
drunk.
went and got
She just lost it.
and
Yeah.
she doesn't love you.
That's my point.
Furthermore-
That's my point. That's not your fault though.
No, it is because
Yeah, but that's
the
your fault.
characteristics in this other guy. She
Okay, so
she
I've got a
saw something
question.
better in this guy to make her want to fuck him.
If a girl cheats, that's a girl's fault.
Everything's 100% your fault.
Yeah, but we're talking about where it stems from. We're going deeper. Like,
I don't
really
think
deep.
it's ever that man's fault.
I feel like we're
If
going
you've
into
done
deeper
everything on
mathematics.
paper though, and you were perfect, and she steps out, why would you blame yourself for that?
I don't think, like I said, it goes back to my point I made quite a while ago. I said
Do you want to put the mitts on?
I think that women instinctively don't want to be at home. If they're forced and driven to it, then they're going to be.
That's the same thing with social media. They don't want to be a hoe, but they get all this attention. They just get forced into it.
Do you see Summer Walker when she broke up with Lil Meech?
Yeah.
That the next day she was in the club.
You
and
see her
everyone-
behavior?
all
You
the-
see her
a
behavior?
handstand.
Did you see all the comments and women?
She's twerking in a handstand.
Yeah, you see when
She's having a good time.
Yeah, she was. She fucking was.
But she wasn't, because the next day she would have felt like shit.
No, she
And she would have
didn't.
looked like an idiot.
She would have felt like a cunt.
She just hung over.
She was hungover and thought, I act like an idiot.
Would you do that?
Twerking in a handstand.
Yeah, like you just broke up. The next night you're in the club because you've been produced by your friends to go out and do that.
No.
those things.
And let's be
Never.
honest, she was having a shit time. She was pretending like she was fine. She was broken inside, and that's fine. Like, what's wrong with that? I feel like a girl should just sit at home and cry. What's wrong with that? Face
but
was
but
going
you
off.
agree if a man cheats on a woman, it's not the girl's fault.
No, it's the guy. Well, it's the guy because everything stems from the men though. The dumbest thing a guy can do is say, "Oh no, I didn't do it. I didn't do it."
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Pussy. Or-
You would be like, "Oh, you're a pussy,
I would
And you
respect
cheat on
it,
me.
yeah.
faggot."
Not only did you cheat on me, you were a faggot as well. Did you have gay sex while you was at it? I just think that but year by year it's getting even harder and harder and harder to date. Like the levels of shit is just becoming crazy. Like women are getting flown out to the bar. Like it's so easy to speak to millionaires and that now. But I dread for my niece and like my nephews and my kids and that. It's gonna be so long. So long.
If you had sons, how would you raise them?
I feel like I would be very like I'll be that unpresent.
His biggest thing is like they fear me. They fear me. They
Frozen
fear me.
blueberry.
100%.
I understand fear is normal because then they respect you and
Right.
they won't step out line.
Right, that's what I was just about to
And
say.
that I
you do know the
completely
fear is
understand.
the-
But he was
the
like, if he
beginning of
saw
knowledge.
his son crying,
Right.
he'd be like,
How are you really?
So you do know that fear is the beginning of knowledge.
What?
You just put that on a t-shirt.
Yeah, that sounds crazy.
That is a good point. He just said you do know that fear
Ooh,
is the
smell
beginning.
good, Kurt.
That's the great one. So you can try this.
I want to try that.
So he said fear is the beginning of knowledge. Yeah? So you're saying, let's take
What does
your...
that mean?
So I'm going to break it down to you. So you said that, like, for example, me, I should fear the risk of losing you.
100%.
So the fear in me should give me, like, I should be knowledgeable to know that, like, don't
Shouldn't
go
risk
do
losing
this,
it. Yeah,
it's going to
yeah.
risk her. That's
Yeah.
what he means.
So
And that's why you beat your kids.
Yes, you agree with him then.
You should beat their ass.
I
It's
think
still
you
is a
should
masculine trait.
Yeah, but you should punish your son.
I don't think.
Like, I'm going to punish my son.
I think you should
Actually,
be
no,
safe.
if my son comes to me, he's crying, I'm going to be
No,
furious.
no, and that's what he said. And I was like, that's not right.
My daughter comes to me and she's crying. She can come to me
Oh,
and
I
pick
know,
her
you
up.
said
throw her,
you-
yeah. But if my son's furious.
I don't
What are
think
you crying
that's right. Because people are human.
It's life, son.
So
I'll push him over and be like, that's
No,
life.
I understand that. There's
That's
tough
right,
times, but I think if your son constantly comes to you crying and you're like, firm
It's not like this,
it, they're not going to come to
So if
Then
Jordan
what
was
would
you
it?
crying, right, would you be like, oh yeah, that's...
I think the first time,
It's
the first-
about. If Jordan was crying for your time, I'd be like, "Bit-
Yeah, so the
bit
first time
something
you-
out."
If his whole family died, he shouldn't cry.
Shut
No, I'm telling you what.
Trust me, shut up.
I'm telling you what.
No, you chat shit. You guys actually chat so
Because no,
shit.
hear me out though. You can hear me out.
No, I didn't want to hear you out. That's
Alright.
bullshit.
That's probably one of the
No worries.
smartest things that's been said today.
What's wrong with you, Bree?
She doesn't want to hear
The way you
this.
said that was sick.
So, he came to you crying, you tell him to fan it. And it was a valid reason.
Wouldn't say that.
But I think it would be. It's more of a case of that you're teaching them a lesson though.
Chelsea, shut up. What?
Come hug me, hug a player.
What would you do? No, that's it. It's a good question. What would you do?
And it's a valid reason.
What's a valid
What,
reason?
his girlfriend left him some
No,
dope.
no. Okay.
I'd like to see you in the gym in the morning.
But
No.